Hello friends! Today I will be processing all of the herbs that grew in my garden last summer. I harvested them in last November. We had a really long, mild fall, and so I didn't end up harvesting them until about November. So I am looking at them now. They are completely dried, have been for quite a while, and I will be using them to make teas and then also putting them in jars to put in our little cupboard that we keep our spices and herbs in so that we can cook with them. So join me as we process herbs today to use in our meals and in our lives. So I'm going to put all the mints into one bowl and use that as a mountain mint medley tea. So I like to get all of the mints, including the lemon balm, and put them all into a mint medley tea that I make. It's really good for focusing, and mint is also especially good for when you're feeling kind of under the weather. And lemon balm has a lot of medicinal properties as well, although I can't think of those off the top of my head.
This is rosemary. This herb is good for your skin and for your hair, and it's good for memory and cognizant abilities too. I really like to use it in roasts as well. And a dear older friend of mine used to wear rosemary essential oils in a little locket around her neck. I have very fond memories of her as a child. She used to invite me and my twin brother over for blueberry lemonade. And when I got older, I used to water her plants and house sit for her, and she let me practice my Chopin on her grand piano. Bjorn is making mint garlic, he said. This is lavender. Lavender is a very wonderful herb. It's good for healing. It's very calming. It helps assist in promoting sleep. There used to be a tea house in Casper, and they had the best lavender sodas and Earl Grey tea cake. I went there a few times with my mother and my cousins. My favorite drink is a lavender steamer, still to this day. Right, those beautiful flowers. Lavender is great for refreshing your laundry as well. Ever heard of Cicely Mary Barker fairies? Well, she used to be an amazing artist, and one time I was gifted a music box with the lavender fairy on it from my dear aunt who used to love the color purple, so it's very fitting for the lavender fairy gift box for me. The song says, "Lavender's blue, diddle diddle, so goes the song. All round her bush, diddle diddle, butterflies throng. They love her well, diddle diddle, so do the bees." This is sage. Sage is antibacterial and astringent, and so that means it's good for your skin as well. One time I went hiking on our mountain with my mother-in-law, and we harvested some bolete mushrooms and came home, and Hunter was on a diet, but he still wanted to make me some pasta to have with the mushrooms. So he made a really good chicken pasta, and then he toasted some sage from our garden and crumbled it over the top. It was absolutely divine. This is mint. Mint is one of my favorite herbs. It's good for digestion, it helps you focus, calms you down. It is also really good for respiratory and oral health as well. There was this patch of mint that grew at the bottom of the hill in my childhood home, where even the grass mostly refused to grow. But the mint held on. My mother would make mint tea from it, the best tea. Here you can see that I'm blowing the dust away. I thought the mint was dusty because it's been hanging up, drying for far too long. Over Christmas and the holiday season and another couple months. But it honestly wasn't that dusty. It was just the mint crumbles into such small pieces that it just gets into the air. So here I am trying to get all the dust out of the leaves that are really just the finer crumbles, so it's not as powdery. I like my mint tea with a little bit more texture to it. I always try to get the stems that are more woody out of the tea leaves. That way there's less things to poke holes in the tea bags, in my opinion. I like to gently slide my fingers down the stems and crumble and release the leaves as I go. So many seeds. And such a harvest. I grow 4 different types of mint in my garden. I grow apple mint, spearmint, peppermint, and chocolate mint, as well as lemon balm. And all of those are from my mother-in-law's garden. She was so kind to give me transplants. She has a beautiful, beautiful garden. And so anytime that she's trying to get rid of something, I always love to take her up on keeping them out of the trash and putting them in my garden instead. So here I'm crumbling all the mints and the lemon balm together. Lemon balm is also a really wonderful herb. It really benefits digestion, soothes inflammation, helps with memory, and may also help balance postpartum hormones. It's also a really delightful addition to fruit teas in the summertime for a refreshing citrus note. So dusty. If you know one thing about me, it's that I absolutely love reusing what I have. So these are old mud water containers that I have saved, and I use them to put tea in. It's always important to me to reuse what I have and to give things a second life, and of course to bless others with what I do with that. So I ended up getting 12 containers that I hope to give away to friends and family. And here I am filling tea bags. I ended up taking these to my Bible studies ladies' night out and pawning them off on my gracious friends. I so enjoyed making this mountain mint medley tea. Growing up, mint tea from Celestial Seasonings was one of my favorites, in no small part because there was also a wizard on the box. In my opinion, mint tea is always best with honey. I hope this inspires you, my friend, to make yourself a cup of tea, mint or otherwise, to take a minute to rest your body and your mind, and just sit with yourself in gratitude for this beautiful Wylder life. Much love.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our latest content. Remember to get out there on your own adventures in God's creation, and we hope you join us for our next video of this wild life of ours. See you next time!